You think you hate legacy media enough, but you don't. Let's see what they have wrote about the incident that occurred in Scotland. And then we take a deep dive. Schoolgirl brandishes knife. Exclusive revealed. The truth about the migrant. They should get the quotation marks from the migrant to the letter truth. Who a Dundee schoolgirl brandished a knife at. And how wrong rebel rousers Elon Musk and Tommy Robinsons were. The ugly video clip from a Dundee housing estate in which a schoolgirl brandished a knife and an axe soon went viral, with rebel rousers such as Elon Musk and Tommy Robinson pitching in to claim the man filming the exchange was a migrant. Others lauded the girl as a braveheart. I will not dig too much into it. I just scroll down. The most important part for me is the name, Fatos Ali Dumana, 21. This face and the statement. This is all I want from this hit piece. Let's dig in. She is the person who called the police and she wants to clarify what happened.
Get rid of me whilst I do a story time on what actually took place on Saturday night as a witness, because I was there during the whole thing. I was the one who made the 999 call to make the police show up, so I feel like I should get my story out. Basically, me and my friend Ruby, who was one of the girls in the video, we had just been swimming, and when we got back to swimming, we went to my house, we dropped our stuff off, and then Ruby's sister Lola phoned us and was like, oh, do you want to meet? I'm meeting with our other friends, we're gonna go out. And we were like, sure, let's meet. So we met with Lola and two other girls, and we were walking to go to one of the girls' houses because she had some stuff that she had to drop off. And whilst we were walking through Lochie. As we were walking through Lochie, we walked past the man that you see recording us in the video. We just were walking past him, and as we walked past him, he made some remarks to Lola, saying, oh, you're so... And we were like, oh, that's not okay. So obviously Lola's sister was not happy.
This is the guy, Ali Dumana. That's why I said in the Daily Mail article, all I need is his name. And he's the gypsy gangster man.
Because Lola's 12. So yeah, like I was saying, Ruby was like, oh, go away, she's 12. And the man then again said, oh, she's so... So we were like, we did shout at him. Like, I am gonna lie and say that we didn't shout at him, because we did. And I feel like that's the only way that people will believe me that I'm being truthful. We did shout at this man after he called Lola. So we were like, she's 12, that's not right. And he proceeded to do it again. So after this man did it again, we were shouting at him, and I was like, okay, let's just leave it. So I literally dragged both girls away, and we started walking again, and then the man started following us. He followed us from the top of the car park, which is like here, and it's just straight, so he followed us all the way, and then he followed us down. But the reason we know he was following us is because at first he was walking the opposite direction with a friend. Because I've seen a lot of people speculating online that he was with his wife, but he was not. He was with another male. He was not with a woman, and nor did he have a baby in a pram. Because if he had a baby in a pram, this whole situation would be a lot different, because we wouldn't have even shouted at him if there was a baby there. But there was not a baby there. So this male was with another male, and they could have been going to the shop. They were walking in the direction of the shops, but he was not with his wife. So as he followed us, we were like, why are you following us? Stop following us. Why are you following us? Like, we just kept repeating that same thing. Stop following us, why are you following us? Stop following us, why are you following us? So basically, at this time, yes, we are getting loud, because we're like, why is this man following us? When we have clearly stated to him that, well, one of us is 12, so none of us can be much older. Because I, myself, am 14. My best friend Ruby is 13, Lola is 12, and then the two other girls we were with are both 14. And another man approaches us because he hears the commotion, and he goes to the man that's following, like, so basically he asks us if we know the man that was following us. When we say no, he's like, oh, leave them alone, stop following them, why are you following them, they're a bunch of children, like, why are you following Behrens?
Good question.
We don't know what Behrens means, it's just like a Scottish word for children. And basically, this man was like, why are you following children, stop following Behrens? And the man who was following us, they've got like forehead to forehead, like they were about to fight, and they were just saying stuff to each other that none of us could really hear because it was...
If you're asking yourself why she is putting makeup on, it's a coping mechanism to calm her down.
It's like they were speaking, but they were forehead to forehead. And then the man who was following us decides to push the other guy who came up and tried to see if we were okay. So when the other guy gets pushed, he just walks away. He didn't want to deal with the situation because he didn't want to fight somebody, which I understand. And
it's not the first incident. Be aware and everyone share. Best one on Dens Road has a creep working in there, taking pictures of my old daughter. Yesterday around 9 a.m. my daughter went into the shop. The man then began to ask my daughter questions like what school she went to, how old she is, etc. Luckily she was smart enough to lie. He then started to ask her for selfies. When she said no, he asked why. She told him it made her uncomfortable. He then took his photo out, took pictures of her and pictures of her walking away. I went into the shop this morning to confront the man. He just said, I'm sorry, it's not my intention, so clearly admitted it. I should have recorded it, but I have managed to take a picture of everyone shared this. Adding to the post, the shop owner's family have been in contact and the man has now been fired. Update. Police have been and spoken to us. They have set in criminal charges, probably not much that can be done, and they have to wait for a sergeant to approve it. They can go talk to the man. I knew there wouldn't be much that would be done, so the more this post is shared and his face is known, the better.
Then this man, the man who followed us, he is now on the phone to somebody that nobody knows who it is.
Be aware, yet again, Maya has been followed by two men from Tennessee Street to Dens Road, followed her, trying to get her to get into their flat on Dens Road. Her wouldn't leave her alone. Watch all you're around here. Second time this has happened to Maya in the same bloody area. Police aware and investigated this. Look like flat they live in is 49 Dens Road. She wrote down what happened and I have added it there. Followed from Arkley Street and they stopped their car on side street shouting things at me from their car window. I had my earphones on so I couldn't hear them. I continued walking as I had a strange feeling. One man was in a full black tracksuit with a full beard. The second man who followed me was in a brown tracksuit, was short with a short beard. He followed me down to beside the best. One had asked me to go into his house with him. I said no. So I guess it's not an isolated incident because this is all from Facebook comments around the same area. the X incident happened.
Whilst this man is on the phone, he's speaking in a different language. We cannot understand him. And can I just make this clear? This was not anything to do with race, because we were walking away. We were not going towards that man. We were walking the opposite direction, and the man approached us. I am not a racist. My friends are not a racist. This was nothing to do with his race. We didn't even know that he was from Bulgaria. So this could not have been a racial attack. This was self-defense, in my eyes. So basically, he's on the phone to somebody, and we don't know who that person is just now. And then my friends are still like, stop following us, because he is like this close to us.
In my first video, I asked how close you have to be to girls to witness concealed weapons, and it seems it's like this. So yeah.
And my friends were all at him, like, stop following us. Like, they were at him. Like, there's no denying that we were at him saying stop following us, because we were. And then my friend Ruby walks away because she's messaging somebody, I think. Just, like, nothing related to the situation. She was just texting a friend. And his sister, who everybody's saying his wife, it's not his wife. I have looked on his social media and I know that is his sister. He also told the police officers that is his sister. But basically, his sister comes flying around the corner. His sister then grabs my friend Ruby from behind, and both of them, the male and the female.
This is another Facebook post. My daughter's friend, who is 13 years old, just got attacked by these two people in Lockheed, sorry if I butcher the name. They were trying to chat up this girl's 12-year-old wee sister, so she told them to leave her alone, and these two jumped on her. My daughter was with her and called the police. Her friend is 13-year-old and in hospital now. So this is the Facebook post of the story you're hearing right now from the mother or the father wrote the article, and you're hearing their daughter right now. These people now with police, but also now conveniently can't speak English anymore. They sure could talk English when they were... I'll not read the rest. So this is the story with the sister and the person. Checks out.
Jump on my friend, start kicking her in the head, punching her in the face. And she actually had to get sent to hospital. She has a severe concussion and swelling.
I will go back.
Of her head. I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, we haven't been given photos from when my friend was at the hospital yet.
Remember the Daily Mail article? I never touched her. I didn't hit her. I swear on my life. So I have a baby now. I would never hurt someone. If she's only 12, why was she messing with me and having weapons? I was going to the shop and she was stopping me, going on my way. If I did hurt the girl, why didn't the police arrest me? I will come to this later. They have done nothing to me. Are you sure about this? They saw from the CCTV cameras from Farm Foods that she was stopping me, go on my way to the shop. If there would be really CCTV footage showing your version, it would be already released. The fact that they don't show the CCTV footage tells a different story by now. There was one more person also who told them, the police, she was attacking me and calling me a slur, I guess. I'm not an illegal migrant. I've not done anything. I did not hit them. I'm a human, not an animal. Gypsy gangster. I've seen what's on social media every day. I want people to know what happened. Keep this in mind.
So obviously I don't have anything to support that just now, but I can I can swear down that I am telling the truth and nothing but the truth.
So you read the Daily Mail, or I read the Daily Mail to you, and this is Lockheed incident yesterday, the other side. This is a quick, I guess, message on Facebook. These 4 girls yesterday in Lockheed was attack me and my sister without reason. I think there was no drugs, and my sister, to protect me, she punched one of them and sent to the hospital the girl with the knife. So, you swear on your life? She was out from control. The mother, when she came, the mother was also in crack, her mother. So, I tried to attack us also, but the police stopped them. That was making big drama. I would like to share this in Dundee. I want the people in Dundee to see what kind of dangerous kids are walking. She's younger, walking with knife and fine to messing up with everyone. This girl was making so much big drama that I will never expect on my blah blah blah.
If I was lying about this whole situation, I would not be making a video. I would not be trying to really get my truth out. And I have commented under multiple posts saying that that is not me, because people have been putting my name and thinking that I am the one who had the weapons, but I am not. So anyway, like I was saying, they both jump on my friend Ruby, and at this point I see this happen, so I walk away into like a corner. You can see me on the video, but you cannot see my face or anything because I have walked away. As I have walked away, I phone the police. And as I am Anyway, as I said, as I'm calling the police, Lola whips out weapons that none of us knew that she had on her. I want to make that very clear. Me and Ruby had only met with her like an hour prior, and we did not know that she had weapons on her. If she had weapons on her, we would have not been with her, and genuinely none of us knew that she had them on her. I literally cannot stress that enough, because people are thinking that we all knew that she had them on her, and that we were all supporting her carrying weapons, but none of us knew that she had that on her. So anyway, she pulls out a hatchet from her waistband. And obviously I watched this happen because I'm on the phone to the police trying to describe what's going on. Excuse me. And all I see is Lola pull out weapons. And then the man, he then starts recording the video that probably most of you have seen.
This is what I assumed when I first heard about the story, about what's happened before the camera got turned on. Again, this is the other incident, just to demonstrate that's not an isolated incident.
And you can hear Ruby and Lola in the video saying, "Stay away from us, you've just battered me," and that Ruby is shouting that "You've just battered me, I am 14. Which is true. Ruby is not lying in that case, that man has just assaulted her, and so has that woman. Now, as you can imagine, we are all scared, we are all confused, we are all worried, and whilst I'm on the phone to the police, a police van does show up from around the corner. So the police come out their van, and they sort of split up the situation, and me and Ruby are sat just kind of on like the curb of the road, whilst the man and the woman have walked back up into the car park, and you can see them talking amongst themselves, which, I mean, okay, cool. Oh, but as this all happens, Lola does the very silly thing, which is what got people to think that she was what's the word? Like the issue. I don't know what the word is. She decided to run, which we all told her she should not do. Obviously, it's very bad that she had weapons on her, but oh my goodness! But she should not have ran, because that just makes her look worse in the situation. Which, I think we were being very logical about that. I feel really bad having to say this, but there's going to have to be a part 2. Get ready with me whilst I tell a story time of what actually took place on Saturday night, part 2. So, as I was saying in part 1, Lola decided to run with the weapons, which we all said was a very, very bad idea. because this is just going to make her look worse in the case. So Lola ran, and there was a police car, a police van, and another police van who came to the scene. So people out the car decided to come and talk to me and Ruby, whilst the officers in the van decided they had to go and chase Lola. So the officers in the car started talking to us as we were sat down on the pavement. And whilst we were sat on the pavement talking to the police, Ruby calls her mum, which, I mean, you would do as a scared 13-year-old girl. You want to phone your mum. So Ruby called her mum, and her mum was like, yeah, I'm going to come down and I'm going to make sure you're okay. As you would. That is her baby. That is her child. Which I think people are not getting. She's obviously going to be angry with the whole situation. Her daughter has just been battered by fully grown adults. And it's not okay what they did to her. They sent her to hospital. That's not okay.
No, it's not.
So everybody's saying that, you know, the mother's on crack, the mother's on drugs, the mother's on...
And this is why, you know, this barely English written try to set it right hit piece from this guy, because he labeled the mother on crack.
Stable. The mother is stable. She's not on drugs. She's not on crack. I know the mother personally, and she's lovely. She is not on any of that stuff. She was just worried for her child's safety. She was worried about her baby, as you would be. That is her child. So no, the mother was not on anything. The mother was not on crack. The mother was not on drugs. She was not on anything. She was just worried for her child's safety. As I was saying, so the mother came down, and she wanted to approach the man and the women, the siblings that were so the car park who had followed and harassed and assaulted her children. So the mum did try and go up there, as any mother would, to protect her baby. But obviously there was police officers there. The police officers did not let her. She was shouting at the man, saying, "What the fuck have you done? Why have you hit my child? What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, that did happen. That was said.
Everyone would do the same.
I am not gonna lie about anything that happened here. So anyway, the mother finally comes and stands next to me and Ruby. Ruby's aunt is also there, who is talking to Ruby and just asking what's happened. And Ruby is sat pretty much leaning against me. She cannot see. She is extremely dizzy. She feels very sick, and she's just overall not okay. And this man is laughing. The man on the top of the hill is genuinely laughing at what he has done to a 13-year-old girl. That is fucking sick.
Yes.
So anyway, it's really chaotic. Other people start to come around and watch what's going on. And the police are trying to speak to us, but they're not really managing to, because of everything that is going on just now. So they sit and talk to us, and they're just trying to ask what happened, what caused the assault, what did they do during the assault. And we try to explain it as best as we can, but it's hard to when everything is going on. So anyway, we're trying to explain the situation to the police officers whilst there's all this chaos going on literally right next to us. And I mean, people from our school, people that we know, people from our year are showing up, and they're just watching. So the police try and speak to us, but they're not really allowed to talk to me because my mum wasn't there, and they're not allowed to ask minors very many questions without their legal guardian with them. It's just minor, like, safety stuff. Like, they're not allowed to, but they still asked me a little bit. They got as much as they could out of me without my mum being there. So anyway, the scene finally calms down a little, and Lola, the girl with the weapon, she has been found, she has been brought back, but she has not got the weapons with her. So she has been placed into a police van, which is understandable, and she has been put in a police van as you would if somebody had weapons. So anyway, she's sitting in this police van with her auntie, and myself and Ruby's mother get taken to the hospital, and we get taken to the hospital in a police van. So people online are saying that they really do not believe that she was taken to hospital, but she She was, and we are trying to get the reports and the papers and the pictures and stuff to prove that she was there. But the thing I do not find okay with the situation is that my mum is being given all the blame. I am being given all the blame. The only reason my mother put up a post is because she was concerned and worried and was panicking. But like I said, we got taken to the hospital, and my mum wanted me to come home because I had already phoned my mum and I had told her everything that happened. And my mum said to me that she wants me to come home, so I had to get in a taxi from the hospital to go home. So now I'm on my way home, and whilst I'm on my way home, guess what happens? The man who assaulted my friend had been placed in a police van too.
Why did they not arrest me? Remember?
And guess what he decided to start doing? He decided to start spitting on police officers, kicking police officers, punching police officers, kicking the van doors extremely hard, causing the other van that Lola was in to vibrate.
Bulgarian dad, branded monster over Dundee knife incident speaks out. You think you hate legacy media enough, but you don't.
This man also urinated in the police van. He had to get a spit hood on.
What?
Causing the other van that Lola was in to vibrate. This man also urinated in the police van. He had to get a spit hood on to stop him from spitting on police officers. But yet he has been allegedly let away charge-free.
I'm shocked.
So anyway, I had gotten
No,
home,
no, that's the UK.
and Ruby was still in the hospital. Obviously, Lola had been taken down to the station, and she had got charged with, I'm not sure what she got charged with, but it was to do with the weapons. So obviously, like, Lola had been charged, but this man hasn't, even though he was assaulting police officers, spitting on them, being overall disgusting. Yeah, he got let off charge-free apparently, which I do not think is okay. I don't think it's right, but
It's the UK.
I mean, there's nothing I can really do. I actually don't know where I was now in the story, because Ruby's grandma actually just phoned me and tried to start talking to me about and asked me if I knew anything else. But yeah, but the police haven't been doing a very great job in this whole situation. They were meant to speak to me yesterday and they didn't show up. They were meant to speak to me today and they haven't showed up yet. In my opinion, I don't feel like this is being handled very professionally at all.
So Gypsy Gangster got his own PR tour from the Daily Mail and others, represented as loving husband, well-dressed, integrated man. The police sources confirmed there is no evidence to support the online rumors. I really want to see the picture when he has the muzzle on. The young father, who sports a large cross tattoo on his neck, also says he studied to learn English at the College Cambria in Wrexham. So he's a hard-working, learning, integrating person. We would like to thank the local community for their help with our investigation and would urge the public not to share misinformation about this incident or speculate on the circumstances, because we are the truth. Because we stated in the topic, revealed the truth about the migrant, the truth that he is a studying young father and not Gypsy Gangster. Have a great day.